A very good day and welcome to the Elora Fergus podcast. I'm Ryan Joyce.
And I'm Barbie Boy. How are you?
I am holding the list of events that we've got to talk about today on this episode. And Barb, my arm is hurting.
It's a heavy list.
It is a wondrous time of year in our community. And boy, oh boy, Monster Month is shaping up to be another huge cornucopia of all things monstrous and
that
Halloween-y.
Really the whole cornucopia thing for fall. Good image.
Yeah. And by the way, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, make sure to check that out. It was an exclusive interview with Sensational Elora's very own Barb Lee, who took us through, some of the planning and decisions behind this year, plus a very special interview with a monster.
Can we also take a minute to talk about Barb's approach to the Monster Month and how the monsters are sleeping and then they wake up? If you haven't heard it, it's a must do. It's a must do.
Agreed. Who doesn't love a monster spa day? So kicking off this festivities is what's called the Awakening. This is now the third annual year of the Awakening. And this has got some big changes. I got a chance to sit in on some of the preliminary planning meetings for this. And boy, oh boy, it sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun. Well, the biggest change for those that might have attended before will notice that the time is drastically different. No longer is this on a Saturday in the afternoon. It's on an evening, Friday evening. In fact, this is going to be held on October 3rd, this coming Friday at 6:30. I believe 6:30 kind of assemble and things kick off at the dawn time for the official awakening. The monsters will be released into the universe known as Elora. So come check it out. They are promising all sorts of monsters, mayhem, and surprises, and a chance to meet the very own creator of the Twilight Zoo. Tim Merton will be on site as well. I promise you there's going to be lots of fun on October 3rd, 6:30. Free, downtown Elora at the Green Space. Following that, on the 4th, the very next day, is Two Events Magic Festival. This is going to be 2 p.m. Family Magic Show Matinee. Very affordable way to get out to the theater. It's almost sold out, so get your tickets now at magicfestival.ca. Then 7:30 p.m. in the evening is the hilariously hypnotic comedy show. Both of these shows I know a little bit something about. This is going to be a family-friendly show, but it's definitely more geared towards the adults, but nothing rude or crude or embarrassing. Going to be a lot of fun, and I think there's only a handful of tickets left. So get those now, magicfestival.ca. We're kicking off with lightning speed, Barb.
I got mine, by the way, and I'm very, very excited. Okay, so let's see what we have next. The next is the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. You can hop onto a monster tour. Great idea. Find out what monster is where, see them lit up, and hear some backstories. Then on October 10th, 11th, 17th, 18th, 24th, 25th, 26th, and 31st, it's the Fergus House of Horrors. Let me say, if you missed this, you're not alone. There's a lot of dates. We'll have the information elsewhere for you as well. October 11th is Pumpkin Day. Ryan, I know you've missed it the last few years. One of my favorite days of the year. The whole community comes out. We have to try and carve a pumpkin and see how we do.
Yeah, that's an event organized by this Sensational Elora, the organizers of Monster Month, one of their 5-pillar events. I believe it's 5. So don't miss that. It's always a big hit this year at the Wellington County Museum.
There's another one that's not on this list, Ryan, that we have to make sure we recognize. The Salem Frights, that's hosted by Twisted Teas. That's the spooky house out in Salem. They've got their Hell Ride event, and this is weather permitting, but they do say October 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 31st, and November 1st. So you definitely want to check out that very, very spooky house as well.
You talked about that a lot last year, so I am excited to be there this year, but I might wear some Depends.
Yeah, we're actually giving away tickets for that event, just as a reminder.
That's true. Learn more, of course, by listening to the Fergus podcast. On October the 18th, we've got the Fall Festival Artisan Market. This is going to be held at the Fieldstone Barn, of course, which is just a 60-second drive from the downtown core of Elora. They have all sorts of fun and exciting things. We've been to this several times. You can have live music, hot drinks, wagon rides, and food. Don't miss that. It also runs on the 19th as well. So that is going to be the Fall Festival and Artisan Market. On the 18th of October, we've got the one and only, the Monster March. This is, of course, your opportunity to get dressed up and experience a very fun parade, non-motorized parade that's accessible for all downtown Elora. A new route this year, returning, I believe, to the old familiar route now that all the construction is done. Boy, that was scary. 3 years of what felt like 100 years of construction.
And aren't we lucky that it was done? So now we have beautiful streets.
It is amazing. So do check that out. And of course, it always ends, the Monster March ends in, oh my gosh, Barb, what's the name of that park?
Bissell Park.
Bissell Park, yes. And they've got the wagon rides, I believe, this year as well, where you can decorate your wagon and there's contests and prizes. So don't miss that. Of course, get your costumes greased up, oiled up. That doesn't sound... Yeah.
Get them ready.
Yeah, by this point in the month, we'll already have all gone through 2 or 3 boxes of 100 snack packs of candies. So it's going to be a monstrous chocolatey year. On my last of these 3, the Fergus Ghost Walks is October 18th as well. This is organized, of course, by the Bookery, downtown Fergus. These are a lot of fun. It's a guided lantern tour of Fergus's spooky, historic, and local mysteries. So do check that out. It also runs on the 24th, the 25th, and the 30th. So you can
much information here. I'm worried for our listeners, you guys. There's a lot. We're excited to tell it all to you. We will repeat it, as I keep saying, in other ways and places. So on the 23rd, it's Candlelight Elora. If you haven't been to this, it's really cool to see everybody shopping and walking around with candlelit storefronts. Really fun, really moody, and definitely worth your time. On the 24th and 25th, it's the cemetery tours here in Fergus. Those are really well done. There's so much history, so much to learn. Hopefully you will not see a ghost or maybe you will see a ghost on your journey. On the 24th and 25th, this sounds like so much fun. It's the murder mystery at the museum. This promises to be an exceptional event. I'm booked myself this year. I know we both are, but if you do attend, make sure you let us know because I'm sure it will be fantastic. That's at the museum.
And on the 25th of October, we've got the Halloween Haunt Street Walk and Spooky Hive. I believe they're blocking off the road downtown Fergus for this again this year. This will be a lot of fun. Runs from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the morning and then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it is organized, of course, by the Fergus BIA. The day starts with a free time, daytime street walk with ghosts and ghouls in downtown Fergus, followed by a community Halloween party with games and pumpkin decorating. A great opportunity to get the kids out downtown Fergus. On the 25th, also, we've got Halloween drag with the House of Chameleon and the Monster Mash. And this has got 2 separate events. One is at the Elora Distillery, and that's the drag event. And then the Elora Legion is the mash. And these are, of course, going to be a lot of fun. Get dressed up for a night of dancing and fun. And there's, of course, prizes, etc., etc. So don't miss those 2 events, both happening on October the 25th.
And on the 26th, we go to Mystic Sunday. I don't have any press on that. What's that about, right?
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm not either. Let's find out more. On the 30th, it's the Halloween Trivia Contest. That's happening at the Grand Way. Pretty self-explanatory. Always lots of fun. And then October 30th is the Lifting the Veil event. We're both looking at each other. We don't know more about it, but
like there's a shroud of mystery that needs to be lifted.
I think it's the day before, right? Like it's the lifting of the veil before the 31st. So I think it should be interesting, but I don't know what the event itself looks like. Let's try and find out more and we'll come back to you.
Yeah, so the best way you can do that, of course, is following us on social media if you haven't already done so. Facebook.com/Elora Fergus podcast. And if we missed one of your events in this roundup.
We also missed the Hallow Tots, on October 31st.
Oh, yeah.
Hallow Tots. We've got a list in front of us, guys, and it's the length of our arms. So we've got the Hallow Tots. We also have what's the last one there, Beyond the Veil. On the 31st. So we got Beyond the Veil. So lifting and beyond. So Ryan, tell us again, if you missed something in here, and frankly, it'll be a miracle because there's like 100 events, where can our listeners and where can our viewers hear and see more?
Best place, of course, is EloraFergusPodcast.com or going to Facebook, Elora Fergus Podcast, and we'll have links for you to get resources to all these things. And in another way that you could also do that is visit monstermonth.ca for their direct listing of everything that is monstrous happening in the area. It is a big list, and there's lots to do. What is the one or two or three things, Barb, that you're looking forward to most this month?
Well, Monster Mash, that was a lot of fun. I got my costume already, so the Monster Mash, I really enjoy that. And I cannot lie, not just because you're on the call, but I'm looking forward to both of your shows, the afternoon magic, but the evening with your alter ego, something I'm really looking forward to. And again, I'm a big fan of the parade, the Monster March, and Bissell Park. We'll see you guys there for sure. Ryan and I
will be there at the Awakening. I would say my Oda list is the Awakening for sure. I can't wait to see that. I'm also really excited to be able to attend Pumpkin Day as well. Fun. So we'll be there at many of these events. So we hope to see you. If you see us, run into us, say hi. Not literally run into us, but you can say hi, and we'd love to say hi back. And so do come to the Awakening this Friday. I also just want to mention that we've got a very special interview next week coming out as well with the one and only Tim Merton that you don't want to miss.
And until then, have a great day.